It's Thursday, November 20th, and here's everything you may have missed in business and finance yesterday. Yesterday finally brought some relief for investors. After 4 straight days of losses, all 3 major indices managed to end up for the day. The S&P 500 gained 38 basis points, the Nasdaq 59 basis points, and the Dow was up 10 basis points. Not a huge bounce, but markets needed a breather. All eyes were on AI giant Nvidia, which rallied 3% during the day as investors positioned ahead of earnings after the close. And Nvidia delivered, reporting earnings of $1.30 per share on revenue of $57 billion, handily beating expectations. Perhaps more importantly, though, they gave a stronger than anticipated fourth quarter sales forecast, expecting $65 billion in revenue versus $62 billion. CEO Jensen Huang said demand for their new Blackwell processors is off the charts, and the stock surged over 5% after hours, easing fears that the AI boom might be cooling off. Outside of Nvidia, Alphabet was another winner yesterday, jumping 3% to a new all-time high. Investors loved Google's new Gemini 3 model, which is supposed to deliver more accurate answers and require less prompting. The tech sector overall added 90 basis points yesterday. Not everyone had a great day, though. Target got hammered, falling 2.8% after reporting a 2.7% decline in comparable sales, their third straight quarterly drop. The Fed released minutes from their October meeting. The key takeaway was that Fed officials have strongly differing views on what to do next. Some are worried about cooling labor conditions, others about lingering inflation. The divide has traders spooked, and the odds of a December rate cut dropped to just 34%. The BLS announced yesterday that they will not publish a standalone October jobs report, but they are going to include key components of that data in the November report, which unfortunately will be released after the Fed meets in December. In other news, the U.S. trade deficit narrowed 24% in August as tariffs took effect. In the backdrop yesterday, the 10-year Treasury yield ticked slightly higher to 4.13. Bitcoin continued to struggle, trading below $90,000. The cryptocurrency is still down over 30% from its October peak as risk-off sentiment dominates. Some corporate highlights: Adobe announced it's acquiring AI search optimization platform SEMrush for $1.9 billion. SEMrush rose 74% on the news, while Adobe fell nearly 2%. Lowe's had a better day than its competitor Home Depot, gaining over 4% on strong earnings. Williams-Sonoma slipped 3.4% despite actually beating and raising guidance. DoorDash dipped 4.6% as Q3 results raised concerns about heavier 2026 investment plans. MP Materials soared over 8.5% after signing an agreement with the Pentagon and a Saudi mining company to build a rare earth refinery in Saudi Arabia. ESPN and Major League Baseball reached a new 3-year deal, which allows NBC and Netflix to air games. Elon Musk's XAI is reportedly raising $15 billion at a $230 billion valuation. Looking ahead to today, we're finally getting the long-delayed September jobs report. Walmart reports earnings here shortly, which will give us another read on the consumer heading into the holidays. We'll also hear from Gap, Ross, Bath & Body Works, Intuit, and others.